Hey, I'm Nicholas Prom,
Chase.
and you're watching Posers Must Die, our latest adventures in the exciting and kick-ass world of heavy metal. Chase, how was your week, man? You pretty good, pretty bitchin'?
Uh, Pretty good, pretty eventful. I went and saw Sleep Token with my daughter. She's a huge fan.
Oh,
They're at the
okay.
Moda Center on Wednesday, and yeah, they put on a pretty good show. Lots of stage effects, huge set. I had no idea where the drummer was. I kept looking for him. He's the only part of the band I actually like really like I really care about. Like, dude, the drummer's
Okay,
awesome. Where the hell is he?
okay, right.
But yeah,
Yeah,
fun.
yeah, yeah. I know nothing about that band other than that most of the metal world seems to hate them. But I haven't heard their music at all. And it's just I chalk it up to like being like the Ghost thing. It's like Ghost is like whatever. I am not into them, but I don't hate it. It's just like it's fine, whatever. But like the vitriol of just like fuck you, like I'm like okay, this
Well, that was
this ba-
part of the thing that made me check them out was like, there's no way they're that hated. Okay, fine, let's see what we got here. Oh, so it's like, so I think the reason people don't like them is because it apes metal. It's like it's pop that has like a metal edge to it.
Interesting.
It's
Yeah,
I had fun, but it's not metal. I don't know what to say, dude. I
yeah,
don't know what to say.
sure. And like here's the thing, whether it's Sleep Token or Ghost, it's like their popularity and like the fact that they exist, it does not affect my life at all. Like, so I don't like care. Like, if it could be the worst dog shit ever, and it's like whatever. I'm over here doing my own thing, So
Exactly,
like who gives a
exactly.
shit, you know? So just let people enjoy things, and that's fine, Fuck. But we, boy, did we go to a show and have an incredible time. We went to on Saturday, October 11th. We saw Dark Angel on the Extinction Level event tour. Um, and this was a super stacked bill with support from Sacred Reich and Violence, Midnight, and Interceptor. It was insane. The show started like uh, a quarter to six, and that was actually 15 minutes delayed. Like it was a
Yeah.
really early show, and if we hadn't gotten the heads up from shout out to Dylan Laviolette from Head Split Records, he hadn't given us the heads up that the show was going to be starting hella early, we would have missed Interceptor, and that would have been a fucking tragedy because they were awesome.
The kill, dude. Holy shit.
Dude,
Yeah, dude.
remember when we traveled
There's some,
back in time to the 80s and saw Venom?
yes.
Yeah, that's what it was like. Holy
Man,
shit, dude.
there's something about like that a power trio that makes it feel like there's like a whole like I don't know like six or seven groups on stage. They brought it, the energy and they're like the mix. Like you heard every note, you heard every syllable. God, like everything about the setup was just great, and they were awesome. I'm so glad we got to see them because I thought they were going to be on the East Coast forever. They're going to be one of those bands that just toured up and down the East Coast, but we got
Yeah,
to see them. We got to
yeah.
hear them. We get to shake their hands.
We did. And here, I'll just pull up we did, there was a little bit of meeting of musicians that took place at the show. Let me talk about that for a second. Let me just go up oh, no, that's not the right one. Uh, well, first of all, I got to meet uh, Phil Rind from Sacred Reich. I just went down to the merch booth to check shit out, and I'm like, oh, hello, get to shake hands with one of my heroes. That was fucking rad, and Phil
Oh
could
yeah.
not have been cooler. That was awesome. And then, yes, later, you and I, hang on, I must have pulled this up. You and I uh, got to meet Jack and Johnny from Interceptor. We did not get to meet Bulldozer, but perhaps next time. But Jack and
Next time,
Johnny,
I'm getting your autograph right up there, buddy,
there you go.
with the
Yeah,
other two.
here, I'll minimize this. Hold that up again, Chase. There you
Woo!
go. Yep, that's very fun. But yeah, but Jack and Johnny were great, and we were just so glad to meet them. What the fuck am I doing here? Okay, um, and yeah, that was really cool. Let's see. But yeah, the show itself, excuse me. Uh, but yeah, this was a great evening. So that was very cool. Um, and Midnight saw Midnight. Um, pretty fun, pretty fun. You know, it was nice. We got a couple of speed metal bands to kind of get things rolling for the evening. And Midnight were really fun. Um,
Yeah. I had a
yeah,
lot more fun with that. I wasn't super familiar with them. I know people who love them fucking love them. And yeah, I definitely had a blast right there.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And it's like they were really good, but it's really telling that like when Midnight is the weakest band on the bill, like fuck, what
Yeah.
what a show, you know? Like,
Yeah.
and I'm not throwing shade on them. They were great. Um, but you know, then we saw three legendary thrash metal bands in a row. Let's talk about that for a
Yeah.
sec. Violence, um, so good. This is your first time seeing them. Well, I want some of your feelings on this one. Okay, tell me about this.
Uh, what I was to say? What's the phrase I was looking for there? Like live or Memorex, like sort of thing. Like they sounded album good. Like holy crap. No. He's like they're not like what's the word? They're not playing to music or anything like that. Like of
Like,
course
it's
not.
not
But they sounded
not playing to a backing track. Is that what you're saying?
no, not at all. But like there's like a second where I was like, are they? No, they're just that fucking good.
No, they were
Yes.
really tight. You know, and
Yeah.
yeah, not playing to a backing track, lying and stealing from people who come to who come to see them, like Wasp.
Ooh. Oh man.
It's true.
Ooh.
They are doing that. It's fucking bullshit. Anyway,
That is bullshit.
pack it in, Blackie, fucking MAGA trash. Anyway, um, but anyway, Violence were great, and
Oh
yes.
yeah.
Do you notice? So when I saw Violence in 2002, it was pretty much the classic lineup minus Rob Flynn. Um, and this time it's Sean Killian and you know and a hired backing band, but that's okay because they were great.
Yeah, they
Um,
were great.
did you notice one of the guys from Possessed, the guitarist I think from Possessed was in the Violence?
No. No.
Sorry, sorry I don't know the guy's name. I feel bad, but yeah, the goatee guy, the long-haired guy with the goatee and Possessed, that guy.
Goatee guy.
Yeah, in the
No,
current
I have no
in the
idea.
current Possessed. But yeah, but anyway, yeah, and they were great, you know, and of course we got Calling in the Corner and I Prophet and Officer Nice and you know all these great things. You know, so that was really cool. And Sacred Reich was awesome, and I was so fucking happy getting to see Sacred Reich. It was my first time seeing them, and you know they opened with The American Way. Second song is Independent, which was like that was my first Sacred Reich album. That was like, and it was my only one for like a year or more. And when you're a teenager, that's like forever, right? You know.
Yeah.
And so that album I was intimately into, love the shit out of. You know, they played the title track from Independent, and I was, you know, they played a couple songs from it, I think. But that one was great. I was running like a madman in that circle pit for that song. I was so happy. Um, and like,
Our boy Nick spent more time in the pit than I have ever seen him. Dude, I have not seen Nick run or move that fast in ages, and he did it like from violence to Dark Angel. That pit was just it did not stop. And you were in it, Jason was in it, I was fucking in it.
this was more pit time than I've ever seen from you either, which was great. More of this, please. I was just like,
Yes.
back is a little sore, the lower back is a little sore, but I'm like, fuck it. I am in 80s thrash heaven. I'm having a ball, dude. And so yeah, we were just running our fucking asses off. It was great.
I came home and I was already rubbing my neck, and Jess was like, "What's wrong with your neck?" I was like, "Violence, violence happened."
Yeah, the band. Yeah. But yeah, no, dude, we had so much fun in the pit for really the three headliners. I will really call them that because I mean, come on. Uh,
Yeah, yeah.
but so much fucking fun, and uh, uh, I mean, and Secret Reich were great, man. They really were awesome. Um,
Everyone got their A game. There was no half-assing it. It was like
yeah, well,
fucking electric.
and the
There's no
thing
other
is,
way of putting it, man.
and a bill like this, everybody has to be like, oh shit, we can't let anybody outshine us. So we all have to
Yeah.
be like, yeah, bring the A game, which is great. So it was really fun. Um, oh my gosh, I want to say something about like in the pit. I want to speak out against something that I dislike, and I think it's really fucked up. And it's a thing
You
called
do.
crowd killing. When people are running in that circle and you are going in the opposite direction, trying to knock people over and shit. Hey, fuck you. You're literally like going out of your way to ruin other people's fun. Like, don't do that. You're an asshole.
I,
You know,
I get it.
I'm really against that. I'm really against that. I'm really encourage everyone to just don't do that and let people have fun. You know, when I'm trying to run in that circle and I gotta play the dodge game, fuck off. Not into it. But anyway, aside from that, really awesome. And then okay, Dark Angel. We gotta talk about Dark Angel. Holy shit, dude.
You're that guy that's kept screaming, "Blast a baby in me, Gene." That
I
was
did
me.
not.
Sorry.
I didn't hear that. You said that really?
I screamed it like 3 times, but there's a lull. I just wanted Gene to hear me.
Nope. I did. Well, I didn't hear you. Maybe Gene did. But Gene,
I
the
hope.
atomic clock. Maybe. Yeah. Who knows? Um, that's a. This is a weird thing for me to be talking about. Um, but um, but no. Dark Angel really was awesome. Uh, how can I really say? I mean, they played most of Darkness Ascends, 5 songs off Darkness Ascends. Okay, uh, uh, um, several
A couple
songs
off
from.
of his extinction, yeah.
Well, yes,
Extinction level
they
event, yeah.
played 4 songs off of Extinction Level Event, and I will say, when we reviewed the album, I think we were pretty generous. Okay,
I think so, yeah.
and I will give them credit. I feel like those songs live came off better, I think, than on the
Yes.
record. And so,
Yes, I agree, 100% there.
and I really do predict that, look, Extinction Level Event as an album is kind of medium, okay? Um, but I do think that over time, its reputation will improve, sort of like Force of Habit from Exodus or
Okay,
Distortion
yeah.
from Forbidden. These really aren't bad albums, and they are worth like, maybe uh, a revisit, a kind of a reevaluation. Um, and uh, and again, because really, it's like it's not the music that's really bad. It's just like the production kind of sucks, you know.
Yeah.
Um, and but yeah, I think yeah, it's okay, it's fine. But as far as like the show that we got from Dark Angel was so rad. Let me pull up. Hang on a second. They pulled up. I took a screenshot of like I have the set list here. Yeah, they opened up with Time Does Not Heal. Okay, which ruled. um, and by the third song, okay, so Ron Reinhardt likes to like come out and perform in the crowd, and he did this a couple
That
of
was a
times.
treat.
That was great, and like it
Yeah.
was totally unexpected. Like he comes out for no one answers, and all of a sudden Ron Reinhardt's standing right in front of me. I'm like, oh shit! And so
Holy crap, dude,
so
hey, yeah.
we got to shake hands with him, and that was rad. He came out later, I think during Woke Up to Blood, late in the set. I think it was either Woke Up to Blood or Sea of Heads, but he came out again later, and that was just really cool. He stood in the center of the pit, and so we were running in the circle around him while he's singing. It was so cool. Um, but yeah, dude. And yeah, they played Never to Rise Again. They played again most of Darkness Descends. So I mean, I can't really bitch about that. Um,
No.
uh, and in fact, like I didn't really expect like a lot of stuff from Times Does Not Heal or Leave Scars. So like that was just really sweet just to get a few songs from those records too. But yeah, we had a fan fucking tastic time. This wasn't a sold out show. I hope we get to see Dark Angel again soon. I hope that maybe they'll come out with Exodus or something on the next Exodus tour or something. That'd be sick.
It's sweet, dude.
Oh my
Holy
God,
shit.
can you imagine?
Yeah.
Because I think that's what it is. You got to have a couple of classic bands together, and like that's just a great package, you know. bring out a couple classic bands and a couple of younger, hungry bands, and I think that's a winner, dude. But yeah, dude, this was an awesome night, you know, and so many of our buddies were there. It was great. It was a great time. Um,
Wait,
yeah.
I said as we were leaving, note for note, probably the best concert I had attended with you.
Say what now?
Straight up.
What?
Said
Say that?
note for note, note for note is probably the best concert you and I attended together. I would say.
Really?
Yeah.
More than Maiden or Priest, more than
More.
Testament
Yep.
last year.
Yep. Straight up.
Wow. Well, it was pretty fucking amazing. I mean, like, Jesus, if I could have a show like this once a month, I would never need to go to anything else. Like, oh, I have my thrash metal appointment. Can't miss it. You know, like, but no, something like this is like a once a year kind of event. But this was awesome. I'm just so happy, and like, and I was like, I got sick the week before, and I was feeling pretty like low energy, like day of the show. I'm like, fuck, what's it gonna be like? But I found it, and I found that energy, and I rallied, and it was awesome, dude. Like thrash metal gives me life, dude. And
time does not heal, but thrash fucking metal does.
yes, that is what I'm saying. So yeah, dude, fucking awesome. We had an amazing time. Seeing just like, oh my god, this, I feel like rejuvenated, like I just got out of the Lazarus pit, dude. Like fuck, you know, like I spent all day yesterday. I was like, okay, I'm pretty tired. Like I woke up at like 11 a.m. yesterday, and I'm like, okay, today is a wash. But like, but
I just tried to picture you with the Ra's al Ghul facial hair.
yeah, I'm not gonna be doing that. But
Okay, good.
it's the mustache for life. Uh, but yeah, dude. Um, we had an amazing night, and it was really, really an incredible time. So happy for this. Oh, this show was everything, man. Um, but yeah, we got some. We have other things to discuss. I mean, I don't know how much more I can gush on this. It was just fucking awesome. Um, uh, but yeah, let's see. Oh, one thing I do want to plug. October 21st, or 21st, 31st, Atomic Terror's live album, Live Aggression, will be out wherever music is streamed. And so be on the lookout for that. Grab that. When that drops, it's gonna be killer. This is a double live album, so it is like it's like an hour and 20 of thrash metal mayhem for your listening pleasure. Get it, get it, get it, get it. So
Yeah.
yeah, I just wanted to plug that real quick. But yeah, we have a couple reviews to do, including the new one from Testament, Parabellum.
Yeah.
Chase, when did this come out? Give us the skinny on this, man.
Let's see. Released October 10th on Nuclear Blast. It is their 14th studio album. Holy shit.
Yeah, dude. And you know, Testament is probably one of the most consistently good thrash metal bands, you know, and I give them all the credit in the world. They never broke up, and they always kept going. And there is no like dud of an album. You know, there's a couple that are not as strong, but like people will point to the Ritual or Demonic, but like those are not lame albums. You know, the Ritual is a bit more melodic than I think a lot of people would want, and Demonic just doesn't. It's heavy and it kicks ass, but it's just I don't know. I can't even point to what it is about Demonic that's kind of like, yeah, it's one of the not as good ones, but
We
it's
got those we got those reissues from Prosthetic forever ago, and I listened to them and like not until they stopped working, but damn near close. Like I love those albums.
yeah, no, yeah, didn't what was it, reissues of was it Low and Demonic? Is that what it was?
Well, it was Demonic and Legacy.
Oh, was it Legacy or The Gathering?
Motherfucker.
Prosthetic didn't have the rights to to Legacy. It's The
Okay,
Gathering.
well that would have been it was The Gathering. My bad.
Yeah,
I'm
The
in I'm an
Gathering rules. That's that
Yeah.
one's awesome. I think Dave Lombardo does drums on that one. That's the one with Dave Lombardo. Yeah. But anyway, hey, Parabellum, the newest one.
Oh, yeah.
I will say, you know, their Testament's albums of the 80s and 90s are maybe catchier, but I think that their albums of the 21st century are heavier and more
Yeah.
technical, and I really find it hard to find much to complain about uh, from the last half dozen Testament records. They're pretty phenomenal. Um, and this one is continuing on that trend. From excuse me, I'm gonna pull up the.
More than meets the eye until now. It's all
Yeah,
pretty much like this more technical, kind of more brutal, and kind of
yeah,
thrash, etc. There's a little bit more, like in this one especially. There's a little bit more of that Dragon Lord kind of like blackened kind of element to it in
sure.
a couple songs.
And Eric
Yeah,
Peterson does come in and add some black metal vocals to kind of like give another layer of something in there. But and that's interesting.
yeah,
But yeah, you know, from the opener for the Love of Pain, and of course, then we get right into songs that they had put out as kind of pre-release singles:
yeah,
Infanticide AI, Shadow People, um, you know, and overall, this is a pretty strong record. There's a but yeah, the production on like from More Than Meets the Eye onward, it's like a beefier sound. It's just like,
yeah.
man, there's so much muscle in these records. So, but interesting. I want to note like I think it's like the fourth track in Meant to Be was their
Mhm.
first ballad they've done
Ballad.
in
Yeah,
several albums, I believe. And you know how I'm kind of like so on ballads, but this was a good one. This is,
yeah,
I mean, I thought this was a beautiful song, but it wasn't wimpy, and that's a really hard balance to hit, and they did it, or
yeah,
to find, or I should say. The only like weird kind of thing was a little jarring. We go from this very like poignant like ballad and into like the next track. It's like high noon, death soon.
yeah.
High noon, like the Gunslinger song. And I'm like, it's a good song, but that little intro is so corny and kind of jarring transition. I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
no,
Like
you
I
know?
also liked High Noon. High Noon felt like okay. So here's the thing. I liked High Noon, but High Noon felt like it was like if Razor and Lamb of God collaborated on a song.
Ooh,
Yeah.
uh,
So I'm like,
yeah,
I like it, but there's something about it that I'm like, this doesn't feel right.
yeah.
But
So yeah,
I can't tell you
but
what.
I wouldn't have been surprised if High Noon was something they kind of wrote, like if it was one of the last songs they wrote for the record.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, but
Throw it in
um,
there.
but yeah, but I think the song really, the album, the last several songs also really kind of are a night. Witch Hunt I liked, the song that follows that, and then Room 177, Havana Syndrome, and the title track Parabellum, which closes the record. I think it's a nice
Yeah,
trilogy to kind of close out the record. This is overall very strong. Um, can't wait to see Testament again. They're on tour in Europe right now with I think Obituary, Destruction, and I want to say Nervosa. I think that's right. And I'm like, Jesus, bring that package to the States, dude. You know, uh, that would be awesome. Um, but yeah, any more thoughts? Any thoughts? What are the
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, okay, okay, Room 177. See, I listened. Okay, did anybody watching hear Room 117 when he was singing it, like every time he said Room 1, it was Room 117. I never heard Room 177. Not
Yeah,
once.
that is a little weird. Yeah, it did sound like that too. But I thought
Okay, okay.
I thought I was mishearing him because I'm just looking at what it says on the album. So,
Yeah.
I don't know what to
Well,
say about that.
the song is about losing your mind as far as I could tell, so maybe that was the point. Maybe they played a little trick on us.
Oh,
Uh,
dude, that is such a meta kind of joke. That's very interesting. Or like okay.
maybe.
To make
Uh,
sure people are paying attention kind of thing. That's okay.
Maybe, or maybe it was somebody hit the seven one too many times.
Maybe.
Yeah, but and then the song "Nature of the Beast" is just a love letter to Las Vegas. I personally hate that fucking town. But
Never been. Never
uh,
been.
I appreciated the Ace of Spades is the only card you need being a lyric in there. Nice nod to
Yeah, well,
Motorhead. Yeah,
yay.
yeah.
I love them.
uh, Yeah, and yeah, so but despite the kerfuffle with the title, possibly Room 117 is a great song. I do like it a lot. Havana Syndrome, which was pretty much half the title track of More Than Meets the Eye. Like it was the same tempo, same guitar tone, and everything. But then it is its own song. I was just like, I that's my favorite song off that album. So that's probably this one's probably my favorite song off of this album too, but only because it reminds me of that song. And yeah, the closer, Parabellum, great way to close off this album.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, like
Right
Exodus Testament is still just going strong. They're riding high this late in their career, and I love that for them. And like honestly, man, yeah, it's like I mean, them and Overkill are like the bands that you're like, well, I know for a fact this is gonna rule. I don't have to worry at all. This is gonna be like something that sucks, or like that they're gonna like slip up somehow. Like no, uh, like I think some bands are like it's a sure thing, and I love that. Thank you for being that sure thing, Testament. Thanks for being like those steadfast stalwarts of thrash. We need you. We love you. But yeah,
Oh, I completely skipped over this part. Sorry. Um, at 63, Chuck Billy is still a fucking beast, dude. That dude's vocals are great.
yeah,
He's just like the barrel chested. Dude, he fucking brings it. I don't. My
yeah.
words are failing
And
me as
like,
they do.
look, we saw him last year. We know it's not studio magic.
Not at all.
He's the real deal.
Yeah.
I mean, and shout out to Chris Dovas, their new drummer. I think it's Chris Dovas. Um,
It
but
is. Yeah.
okay. And of course, Eric Peterson, the great Alex Skolnick, and Steve DiGiorgio on bass. Man, uh,
Legend.
legends. Don't forget, Steve was in Sadis and Death, um,
And
especially
Faust.
Sadis. What? What'd you say?
And Faust.
Faust?
Faust.
I don't know
Yeah.
Faust. I don't know Faust.
Oh. Oh, I see back patches of theirs every once in a while. But it's the one with the nun with their arms spread out.
I
No,
You're gonna have to send me that. I don't know what we're talking about. This is a Steve
I don't know.
DiGiorgio
It's
band? Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I
Crazy
don't
death
know.
metal. It's good shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I don't know this one. Okay. But yeah, Testament, Parabellum, fucking great record. Yeah. All right. And Chase, what is our next segment that bears your name?
Let's see. On Chase's classic album, we have Candlemass, Ancient Dreams. It's ready for a good fucking time. Like,
Say
holy
what?
shit. Maybe not a. I said, who's ready for a good fucking time? But maybe not a good, great time. It's still Doom.
Well,
You
yeah, I
know?
understand. I understand. But give us a skinny on this album. This is Candlemass's third record. When did it come out?
Released November 23rd on, let's see, sorry, let's try that again. November 23rd, 1988 on Active Records, Candlemass's
Mm-hmm.
third album. And yeah, I
Me-
haven't actually listened. Good, good.
came out on Metal Blade in the States. So that's all. Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Thank you.
Yeah, in the States. Yeah. But go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Oh, I was gonna say, I haven't listened to this one in about a year. It feels like a sin in and of itself that this
Yeah.
one doesn't make its rotation more often. But oh my God, dude, I love this album.
Dude, it's so
I
great.
it's gonna be nothing but waxing from here on out
Oh
for me.
yeah.
So why
Oh
don't you?
yeah. Yeah. Um um so so this was my first Candlemass album, but even before
Oh.
I heard this record, and I might have heard a song on a compilation or something somewhere, but I had this VHS tape that Metal Blade put out. It was called Video Meltdown, and it had a bunch of videos from Metal Blade artists, including Candlemass, and the video for Mirror Mirror, which what an introduction to this band that is, because it's the riff killer, the song heavy, and the video is really fun, and the song just totally kicks ass. It's great, the incredible vocals of Messiah Markle, and okay, like Jesus, um, like uh, I mean, this guy sings so good you might think he is the Messiah. Like fuck, like just incredible bassy baritone with all this vibrato. If you've never heard Candlemass, like fix your life, but like wow.
Seriously, come on.
And there's like, yeah, and this shit is so heavy. Like, and it's funny because some people are like down on this album as like being slightly more commercial or something. I'm like, what? Like, I'm like,
What?
okay, whatever. So yeah, Mirror Mirror does open the album, right? And it's great. But then it's immediately follows up by A Cry from the Crypt, which is it's just incredible. Um, and then Darkness in Paradise is such a great song with a really weird kind of cadence to it. It's the phrasing is really interesting. It's kind of like, I want to say, I don't know if staccato is the right word, but it's like, our prayers are not answered. Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, it's so crazy, and it just, man, this is like, you want to talk about doom? Holy shit! You listen to Candlemass and you feel like you're doomed, you know, like to, like, but it's
This is a
okay.
death march. We're being led to our demise, but god damn, this music's good.
Yeah, this is the fucking rules. I'm like, well, okay, well, I'm gonna die, but damn, this kicks ass, like, but
Bring
yeah,
on the blade, yes.
yeah, and then of course, there's great songs like "Bearer of Pain" and "The Bells of Acheron," but he says Icaron, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, this album is so awesome. What are like some like other highlights for you, man? Oh, the title track, "Ancient Dreams." Oh my god. But
Yeah. Well, I wrote here. I wrote here the whole thing, the whole fucking thing, but I have to be real. Mirror Mirror, greatest opening song on any Candlemass album, and I'm including Solitude, even though
yeah,
I almost felt blasphemous, but yes. Anyway, A Cry from the Crypt and Bearer of Pain.
"Bearer of
Bearer of
Pain."
Pain makes you feel so much.
Yeah.
I
And
love
that's the
that
thing.
song.
That's like the magic of Candlemass. It's like, man, I am like, holy shit, I am there. I am really
Yeah.
feeling this shit. And like it's not on this album, but when when you hear him sing like "Please Let Me Die in Solitude," I'm like, yes, that is exactly what I want. You know, like
I
fuck.
think we like Candlemass on this show. Yes.
I think we do. And like, I've never gotten to see them. It's interesting. They got back together with the guy who sang on Epicus Doomicus Metallica's like several years ago, and he's been on their albums again. He famously like just was a session guy, and he just sang on that one record, right? And then they got Messiah, and and did several records with him. And they have this, they have like 14 or 15 albums, and I really only know like the first four. And I'm like, dude, I need to go back and like, I want to do a deep dive and actually really get familiar with this other stuff because like, Candlemass is brilliant. Like, uh, is it Leif Edling is the lead guitarist? I think that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, he's a genius. And he's like, dude, he's like the Richie Blackmore of Doom.
Oh,
Okay.
well, on this album he did bass, so I don't know if he did guitar on other ones, but on this one he did bass. The lead guitar was Lars Johansson
Oh, right, right, right,
on
right.
this album. On this album, at
Maybe
least.
I'm just getting things up. But anyway, Leif Edling, he's like the main man behind this band, though. Okay. So,
Gotcha. Okay.
but anyway, uh, fuck, Candlemass is great. I was just saying, like, man, I'm kind of like, I don't want to. I feel like only being familiar with like mostly just the first four albums is kind of like being an Ozzy Sabbath only guy, and I don't want to be that guy.
No, it totally is. It totally is. King of the Grey Islands is my favorite non-Messiah album, and it rivals some of the Messiah
I
albums in my
have
eyes.
heard
And I
some
know,
of this. I've
yeah,
heard a couple songs from that. So yeah, um,
yeah.
that's the one that's got I think it's Robert Lowry from Solitude Aeternus. Yeah, that's right, because
Yes.
he's on a couple records with them. Yeah. And I only fairly recently when Jason was like, "You need to check out Solitude Aeternus." I'm like, "Okay," and I went and listened to the first few albums, and they're really good. Um, but um, uh, but yeah, uh, I really do want to be like, yeah, I don't want to be an Sabbath only guy. I don't want to be a Dave Byron, Uriah Heep only guy. So like, I'm gonna do a deeper dive and like and check out the rest of the catalog. They deserve it.
Yeah.
And yeah, so Candlemass rules. Ancient Dreams is a fantastic album. Jesus, fuck,
Yeah. Yes.
fuck. Okay. Hey, so
Love it.
yeah, thanks. So anyway, I think uh we just have our concert calendar to do. Why don't we get into that?
Alrighty.
Okay, so first up, um, Friday, this coming Friday, October 17th, DRI. We're being playing at Dante's here in Portland with the authors of Fate. That'll be cool. Go to that if you can do it. I am kind of on the fence, man. Well, yeah, because I don't know if I can do more than like one show a week anymore. Because like the show we went to a couple nights ago, I'm like, it takes me a couple of days to recover from a show, you
I
know?
mean, that's why the show's being shot on a Monday instead of a Sunday. We had to take a day to recover.
Yeah, yeah. Usually we do the show on Sunday. We like let's wait a day. Jesus, at least it's Indigenous
Oh my
People Day.
god.
At least it's a holiday, you know. So I'm like, oh, okay, great.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
but anyway, yeah. Also the same night at Misdemeanor Meadows, punk show. Here's your warning: the crawlers and teeth for eyes. This I just realized this. The teeth for eyes. That's probably a reference to the Sandman, that Neil Gaiman comic. Remember, like the villain from that had that was like that
Oh,
evil guy with
the
like
mouth.
totally hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but or
Yeah.
maybe not. I
Huh.
don't know. I think I can't remember what he's called, like the Draconian or something, and that's not it, but it's something very similar. But
Yeah.
anyway, yeah, that's a show. Go to that maybe. Um, so and then uh, October 18th at the Twilight, the Allied Music Project Fest is going on. It's the third night, the metal night. Atomic Terror will be playing with a couple of bands, Kill Michael and Carrion Spring. Those are metalcore acts. But please go to that. That'll be a cool time. This is Atomic Terror's last Portland show of the year, so yes, you'll want to take that opportunity if you can. Let's
Please
see.
do. Yes.
Yes. The very next night, there's a punk show, a free punk show at the Snug with Filthy Traders, Trans Panic, and Dismantled. Yes. So go to that if you can and want to. And hey, it's free. Gotta dig that. Um, let's see. Yes, the following evening, Monday, October 20th, GBH and Slaughterhouse are playing at the Hawthorne Theater. Man, I wish I could be at that. Would love to see GBH. Man, that's all my shit. Like the UK 82, we like our D beat shit. We like our UK hardcore. But yeah, can't do it this time. But hopefully, you'll go. Other people will go and have a good time. Um,
Yeah.
uh, October 23rd, up at Papa Zuzu's Pizza in Kelso, Washington. Carnivore AD are playing with support from In Mortui, Chemical Annihilation, and Atomic Terror. Go to that. That's going to be a rager. Um, the very next evening, a very similar bill. All the same bands except In Mortui aren't playing. Skeletor are. And that's at Tim's Tavern in Seattle. You can go to that and have a heavy metal time, a thrash metal time. So yes, let's see. And also Friday, October 24th, right here in Portland at the New Blackwater,
Oh.
Gino Geist, the crust punk band, there's their reunion show alongside our friends Hallucinator. They're like an extreme thrash metal band, and Gekiretsu, which is kind of an industrial metal and punk act. This is a benefit show for some folks who there was a house fire. Um, so I don't know all the details about that, but that is a worthy cause. And yeah, go to that. That's going to be a cool time. Um, but Halloween night, Unto Others are playing with Hoaxed and Stress Test at the High Watermark. Go to that and fucking rage to Stress Test.
Please
And
do. I'm
and
not able
then
to make it. I'd love to go. Please go. Please go.
please. Okay. Well, there you go. Chase is fully endorsing this show. Go to it. Yeah. All right. And the very following evening is a cool night of tribute acts, including Celtic Fraud, a tribute to Celtic Frost, and The Oath, a tribute to Merciful Fate, alongside tribute acts for Ministry and the Sisters of Mercy. So it's initially kind of a heavy metal and a goth industrial kind of thing. Okay. All right. Cool. But let's see. So many shows are happening that night, like such as this. In Bend, the Punk Oween This is like a festival. There's 17 bands playing, mostly punk, but our friends in
Jesus.
Death Metalers Damage Overdose will be playing. So it's gonna be in Bend, $20, 2 stages. It's gonna be at Silver Moon Brewing. That should be a cool time. If you're gonna be in Bend, man, your November 1st plans are set. Um, but yeah, let's see. And then in Portland at the Snug, it's another free punk show. The Beat On Brats, which is a tribute to the Ramones. That rules. With album release show, it's a double album release show from Los Vamonos and the Hellside Stranglers. So that's really cool too. Um, so yeah, man, a lot of stuff happening November 1st. You've got options, baby. Um, um, let's see, and then Saturday, December 13th, it's a triple thrash threat. It's Merry Thrashmas 2 at the Twilight with the Accused AD, our friends Chemical Annihilation, and of course Battle Cattle. So that's going to be a dope time, a thrash metal time. Um, uh, that's all we got, but that seems like plenty. Chase, hit us with the sign off, baby.
Okay, thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and stop the idiot convention.
We were all caught in a mosh, man. Okay, great.